Alright guys, get your wallets ready, get that cash saved. Don't waste your money on no dumb bills or anything like that. You don't have to pay for your water bill. You don't have to pay your rent. If you have a car, don't even pay for your car because you can just walk everywhere. Because we gotta save our cash and get ready for the Trove, baby. The new Trove's coming out. I can't really say I'm surprised at all just because, I mean, the new class is coming out. It makes 100% sense to put out the Trove with it too. A lot of freaking people are going to be spending money on this Trove to gear up their new warding class super fast. So, obviously makes a ton of sense, but we're just going to be going over some of the rewards and seeing if it's worth purchasing. Here they're just going over the general thing. I think everyone knows how the Trove works and everything like that. Of course, they're keeping the thing where you can open up 5 at a time still if you don't want to open up 1 at a time. I still like opening 1 at a time personally. But, it's all preference. So they are doing kind of a new system. So number one, this one's already been in the Trove before, but this is the crit meter. You know what that one is. If you don't know, basically once you open up enough items, if you open up and you get to the maximum bar, you get a free guaranteed crit on your next Trove. So once you get to the 40 points, you get a guaranteed crit. So literally, if you spend at least 40 Trove keys, sometimes a little bit less if you get 2 stars and stuff like that, you get the bar filled higher. And quicker, but once you get that, you will get guaranteed crit, so you're not going to have bad RNG forever. I like that they always keep that system. A new thing they added is the bonus rewards. So this is very, very different. What they're doing is when you open up a certain amount of treasure troves, aka use a certain amount of keys, you get guaranteed reward tiers. So I watched the stream about multiple times because it was very confusing on how it worked, and I finally understood. Jonathan explained it kind of weird, but we finally understand what it means now. So basically how it works. This is how it works. This is confirmed from Jonathan. Watched it like 20 times to make sure. So if this is wrong, then he's wrong. Blame him. But basically what he said in the stream is that once you get 50 Trove open, so if you open them up with 50 keys, you get one of these rewards, right? So you could get a Hanmoon 1 million SP charm. Let's say you pick that, you get to pick only one out of the listed. So you don't get all the items, you only get to pick one. So you pick whatever one of the 3 you want, and then what happens after you do that is it resets back down to 0. So if you want to get the next tier, you have to open up another 100 treasure troves. So it does not stack. That's very important. So a lot of people were thinking you open up 50 of the treasure troves and then you just go 51, 52, 50, it just keeps going. But no, once you pick your reward, it resets back down to 0. Personally, I really don't like this idea at all. I thought this was kind of a really bad idea because essentially, you're going to have to spend you're going to have to open 2,300 treasure troves to get the max tier rewards. Yes, 2,300 treasure troves. That's thousands of dollars. And again, I had to watch the stream like 5 times because I was like, are you serious? Like, are you sure? Because like most people, I was thinking, you just open up 900 treasure troves and then you get the last tier items. Like, it makes common sense. No, you have to open up 2,300 troves to get the last tier. That is insanely absurd. I don't know anyone who would open up that much. Most I've ever seen is 1,000. So that is a lot of Trove and a lot of money. I don't see really anyone doing that. The only other problem I have with it besides this, I don't really like how it resets. Very bad idea. But besides that, just the tier rewards themselves are kind of garbage, honestly. Like, just looking at the stuff, like, you have to open up 50 troves to get a 1 mil Hanmoon SP charm. Like, that is not very good. Or you have to open up 2,300 troves to get a decently tiered gem. It's not even a triangle gem. Like, if you're gonna have to open up 2,300 troves, I better get like all my triangle gems, legendary ones. I better get like free 5,000 gold. You better be giving me a lot of stuff because that is a lot of freaking money. And for only these tier gems for 2,300 Trove openings, that is absurd. Like, that is almost an insult. That is not good at all. And you only get to pick one. You don't even get the full list. Besides that, we'd have the bundle. So I mean, if you want to open up like 100 Trove keys, then you can get a discount. So the more you buy, basically the bigger discount you get. This is just like every other Trove, a little bit of a discount. Biggest thing is the rewards. So we actually have some pretty interesting rewards. Like all the Troves, we have some new pets. The Phoenix costume and the Phoenix pet have been in the shop already, but they're returning in the Trove. They've never been in the Trove before, but I believe they're in the Hanmoon store. But now they're going to be in the Trove, you can get them. So that's cool for the people who want them to show up again. Also got some new weens. You can see them right here. I always like the weens cosmetics. Honestly, they look really cool. I think these are probably my favorite. I like them better than the pink wings for sure. And I like them a little bit better than the Genusun wings, honestly. The 3 pet, we have 2 new pets actually, 3 pets total. So this is a dragon, and then we have, this is called the Flame Dancer. So these are their ultimate forms too, by the way, so in case you're wondering. New costumes, Kityu-san costume too. This one's pretty cool. I like the little Naruto Ambu mask, if you guys know those people. Pretty cool. Overall, there are some pretty great rewards, I will have to say. One of the biggest things is they're actually adding Vortex Temple badge materials into this Trove, and this is pretty big because, you know, I'm really, like, this is like genius from NCSoft because they put these in this Trove because they know everyone's going to be making and trying to gear up the warding class. So literally what you can do is you can get your Trove on, just spend all your money on Trove, get your Vortex Temple badge, get your free Mystic badge, which also gives a Blackwing effect for the Warden class, which is really big. And then you also can get your Vortex Temple upgrade material like the High Queen, Barb, Husk, and Rancor. And essentially, like, you can gear up a Warden class like really freaking quick. You know, you just go Riftwalk Dawnforge, go to stage 9 since it's so cheap now, go over to Raven 9, and then straight into a Ranzu. Like, some whale people are going to have a Ranzu Warden classes super quick, I guarantee you. So this Trove is really helping them out a lot. And really anyone in general, I mean, if you want to spend some money, hopefully you can get the badge material you want. In the stream, they said it was not bound to account, so just keep that in mind. If you get the Frostborn Orb on, let's say, your Gunslinger, just know it's kind of worthless because you can't trade it over to your Blade Dancer. You know, it's not bound to account. So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you get the one for your class. If you're opening Trove, make sure you do it on class that needs it. You know, not your main if they already have their Vortex Temple badge. Besides that, they also have this one. This one's actually really big. These are the Triangle Gems, the legendary ones. They're adding basically all the Triangle Gems into this Trove. So they're really dropping the rewards for this one because, again, they know a lot of people are going to be spending a lot of money on this. Like, usually in the Troves, they always put maybe 2 of the legendary Triangle Gems. They're putting all of them. They just throw all of them in there. They're like, here you go, guys. So essentially, you can literally get all 6 of your gems that are the highest tier currently until they get the fused versions. But this is actually a pretty big Trove. Like, this is going to gear up a lot of people if you plan to spend a lot of money on it. Besides that, you know, there's some other stuff like the lower tier gems you can get. You get other upgrade materials, sacred vials, and sacred oil. So you can get the sacred oil version. You can put those on the marketplace. So ton of different stuff. Honestly, you know, a lot of great rewards from this, but it's kind of to be expected because, you know, how many people are going to be coming to play this game with the new class and this big update. Honestly, just let me know what you guys think about this Trove because honestly, like, I don't really think I'm gonna spend more than like $100 on this, but you know, like this is a lot of big stuff. Like, I'm a little tempted. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Someone might have to like take my wallet from me because there's a lot of really great items in here for sure, and you could gear up a character super freaking fast.